and welcome to Big Dash Knows. Big Dash knows what? New York Giants football. Let's go. So, a week ago, I was in a dark place. When it came to the Giants, I was in a dark place. You know, losing the way that we lost against the Washington Commanders, the way that we lost against the Minnesota Vikings in week 1, I was in a dark place. But what a difference a week and a victory makes. The New York Giants have the opportunity to make some things right this season. This is the 100th season. We went and made those funny looking jerseys. All this hoopla. We had the legends in the building in week 1. Opening week, home game against the Minnesota Vikings, and we laid an egg with everybody watching. With the legends in the building, I saw a quote from Lawrence Taylor talking about he can find guys from the Mady squads come out there and have a better showing. And we felt that, right? We felt that, absolutely. 1 game at home, 2 games away. Better showings in those games away for sure. I still believe we should have beat the Washington Commanders. It is what it is, though. Now you're back at home week 4 with a chance to right some wrongs, in my opinion. Not really, because each game is its own game. But this game means a lot. It's prime time. You're building off of some momentum. Dallas Cowboys, to a lot of people, especially to the media, it feels like they might be on the ropes, ready to go down. And the New York Giants have a chance to do that. Prime time television, Thursday night football, something got to shake. The New York Giants, something has to shake. You have a chance to make a statement. You have a chance to change the trajectory of this season. Brian Dable, you got a chance to save your job. If people still feel like he's on the hot seat, there's a chance right now to change the atmosphere when it comes to the New York Giants. We have a chance after the first 2 weeks, of being the laughing stock of the league. Mocks with the New York Giants getting the number 1 pick after that. You got a chance to beat the Dallas Cowboys and to quiet the noise for at least a little bit, and for at least 10 days, because that's, the time we have between this game and the next. We have to take advantage of the opportunity in front of us. Last week felt good. And last week felt good because of a few reasons. I was happy with the offense, the way the offense looked in the first half. I should say that because I don't know, what happened in the second half. Was it because of the defensive adjustments made by the Cleveland Browns, or was it that Brian Dable took his foot off the gas? You can't have that this week. You can't let the Dallas Cowboys linger. And I'm talking like we got to listen. Let me take a step back. Let me take a step back. The Dallas Cowboys, there's rumblings over there. They just paid Dak Prescott a lot of money. Jerry Jones is saying some wild stuff on a hot mic. Pause. Micah Parsons in his podcast, upset. You see him and Lawrence having a back and forth on the sidelines. Bland is on IR. They're limping into this game. It's up to the New York Giants to do what they need to do. This team has been beating on us for a long time. I saw a quote from Jason Pinnock talking about it's like when your older brother or your big brother being able to whoop on you for 12 years but the 13th you're not going to whoop on me no more. I need that type of energy Thursday night. That's the kind of vibe the team needs, and I believe they have that vibe. Absolutely. Do we have the horses? We got a couple guys injured that are very, very important to this team right now, especially when it comes to the secondary. Drew Phillips, doesn't look good. Adoree Jackson, injury-wise, again, same as Drew Phillips, doesn't look good. We're looking at Nick McLeod possibly getting his first, on his first game back. Fly in the slot, and Fly had a pretty good game last week. Can he build off of that as well? But the main point of what I'm trying to get at is that the New York Giants, the New York football Giants, have a chance to do something tomorrow night. Prime time, everybody watching. I want to see Stephen A. Smith laughing after the game. For those that know what I'm talking about. I want to see Stephen A. Smith, like he does every time the Dallas Cowboys lose, I want to see him pan to himself and laughing. That's what I want Thursday night, primetime Thursday night football. I need that for the New York Giants. I need that for the New York Giants fan base. We need that. We need that. And people can say, well, it's not the same Dallas because they're injured. They're walking in with all these injuries. I don't care. I don't care because people don't care what's going on with the New York Giants when the New York Giants lose. All they care about is the New York Giants losing and people pointing and laughing at us. So I don't care what the status of the Dallas Cowboys are. All I'm saying is this. You were embarrassed the first week at home, 100th year anniversary, funny looking jerseys, legends in the building, embarrassed, booed off your own field. This is your first game back home. Prime time against your rivals, the Dallas Cowboys. If you don't have the energy to come out and smack something, I don't know when you'll ever get the energy to do so. And the fan base, because they will be in the building. That Cleveland Browns win did something within the fan base. Rejuvenated. Now, you still have people that are, grounded and this, that, and the third, but it's a lot of people that are ungrounded right now. My Homer hat is on right now. You see it. You see it. Giants versus everybody at the end of the day. I don't care who's in front of us. You showed me that you can move the ball against one of the top defenses in the league in the Cleveland Browns. Forget about that Cleveland Browns offense. That is a well-coached team with a strong defense. Good defensive coordinator that has been around the block. Seasoned. You got a chance to go against the Dallas Cowboys, and their defense is not nearly as strong as what the Cleveland Browns is right now. There should be no reason why we shouldn't be able to move the ball on the Dallas Cowboys. And I know they got game records. I know they got a Micah Parsons, but the Cleveland Browns had a Myles Garrett, the defensive player of the year last year. I know you got a Lawrence on the edge, but guess what? Neal is not the right tackle right now. Illuminor should have a game. I'm hoping so. Build that confidence. And speaking of confidence, the one person that needs the biggest boost of confidence is the quarterback. The quarterback. And you know where he's getting a boost of confidence from? His rookie wide receiver, number one wide receiver, possibly, in the runnings for offensive rookie of the year. It looks like it's going to be him and Jaden Daniels going back and forth. He's giving Daniel Jones some confidence because we can see it when he's taking these 50-50 chances. We haven't seen these 50-50 chances like we've seen so far this season. Can Daniel Jones build off these last two good showings, in my opinion? We have to. We have to. There's no other choice. There's no other choice. The New York Giants have to pull this victory off tomorrow, man. I need this victory. The Giants fans need this victory. The coaching staff needs this victory. The GM needs this victory. This victory would go a long way. And it's not just about saving jobs at the end of the day. It's about building confidence and building a culture and winning. Right? What Herm Edwards said, you play to win the game, right? And the New York Giants haven't been winning. Well, guess what? Let's build off of last week's victory. Go home. We're back home against the Dallas Cowboys. one of the top rivals in the division. I hate Philly the most. You guys know that. But Dallas is right there, too. You got a chance to make a statement against the Dallas Cowboys on prime time in front of the world, in front of the whole world. No, there's no other games on. These stupid doubleheader Monday Night Football games is ridiculous. Thursday night prime time, there's no other games happening. Everybody will be tuned in. And there's interest on both sides. Somebody got to lose. Somebody got to win. And the New York Giants need to win, that's for sure. That's where my energy is right now. That is where my energy is right now. I see the Dallas Cowboys and I see red. I see the Dallas Cowboys and I see food. New York Giants need to finish their meal. Office needs to put it together for 4 quarters, not just the first half. 4 quarters. The defense build off of last week's performance, especially that defensive front, especially that pass rush. Shane Bowen, whatever you got cooking or whatever you cooked last week, run the meal back. Run that same meal back because we're going to need that type of pressure to do these type of things to the Dallas Cowboys. Cornerback room is what it is right now. Drew Phillips most likely won't play. Adoree Jackson most likely won't play. So we're dealing with Flott McLeod on the outside. We absolutely need this pass rush to get home. To get home. Be creative. We know that Dak Prescott, no matter what people think about him, how you feel about him, he's a good quarterback. He's a smart quarterback. We got to be able to get pressure on Dak Prescott because he's one of those type of guys. And we've seen it with Sam Darnold, that if you give him time, he will pick you apart. They have the talent on the outside. They're trying to figure things out at running back. But again, I don't care anything about the Dallas Cowboys. This is about the New York Giants. This is about saving a season. And if you save some jobs on the way, so be it. So be it. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of thinking about the draft, trying to prepare for what the 2025 New York Giants are going to look like. No, we are 4 weeks in. 4 weeks into this season, the roster is what the roster is. These are the guys that we are riding with for this season, for this year. I don't want to worry about 2025. The New York Giants need to handle business. And if you don't want people to keep putting up mock drafts and showing us picking number 1 and number 2 or as far down as number 5, if you don't want people to do that, win the game. That's it. Win the game against the Dallas Cowboys on prime time in front of America. Beat America's team in front of America, prime time. It is what it is, man. I'm getting riled up. I'm gonna reel it in a little bit. You guys get what I'm talking about, though. You guys feel the energy. It is what it is. I want to see Stephen A. Smith laughing tomorrow night after the game. And the only time Stephen A. Smith laughs after games is when the Dallas Cowboys lose. And I want the New York Giants to be the victors, period. By any means necessary, whatever it takes, all those fancy catchphrases, whatever, just get the damn victory. Just get the victory. Get the win. That's it. Everything else will fall into place after that, for sure. But this is about respect. This is about letting the fans down week 1 at home with all that hoopla. You got a chance to right or wrong. Not really, but you know what I mean. You got a chance to give this home crowd, what they've been asking and waiting for, praying for. And that's a victory over the Dallas Cowboys for sure. Let's go out and do that, please. Let's go out there and do that. I'm not even going to do keys of victory. I'm going to lead this here, man. I wanted to talk about keys of victory and what it takes. Yeah, it doesn't even matter anymore. We know what we need to do. Handle business, pass rush, run the ball, stop the run, all that football 101 stuff. It is what it is, but whatever. Go out there and get the victory, New York Giants. That's it. Giants versus everybody. Get a hat. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it, man. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And from one Giants fan to another, this is Big Dash Knows, Big Blue Nation. Let's go.